Good day, my fellow Nigerians. My name is Otunbade Shimoye. Tonight is a great night, and tomorrow will be a greater day where we'll be voting tomorrow for our next president for the next 4 years to carry the country forward. I've just got a few advice to give to my people, and a few advice to give to ladies and gentlemen, fathers, mothers, brothers, and sisters. I live in Nigeria. I was born in the 70s. I live in the 70s in Nigeria that everything was working. We had light, we have water, and everything was working. There was less corruption. But you look at Nigeria today, what have happened? The country have gone down the drain. Nothing works anymore. We have bad leaders. We have corrupt leaders. We have people using themselves against each other. Tomorrow is a day that you have the power to answer and to judge your future by voting tomorrow. As you know, tomorrow is March 28th, where we will all be going out. There is 14 candidates for the presidential election, but there's two of them who are the top candidates. The first one is the president, which is Jonathan Ibere Goodluck, and you have the former head of state in the 80s, head of state Muhammadu Buhari. These are the top two leaders in the presidential election, which will be going out to vote for tomorrow. But I've only got a few words to give to you, my people. Just to let you know before I continue, I'm not a politician. I don't support politics. But I'm a passionate Nigerian that think about the future of the passion of Nigeria. I think about Nigeria going back to the great days which I grew up in, because those were the great days. But how can we go back to the great days if we don't move forward from the bad leaders we have in Nigeria? I'll just lay some example for you, and when you go out and vote tomorrow, always the first thing you need, carry your PVC card with you. It's very, very important. But there's one thing or two I will say to you before you choose your leaders. Jonathan Ibere Goodluck came to power after the death of Yaradua. Before Yaradua died, he had 7 points to move Nigeria forward. When Jonathan came to power, the 7 points was thrown into water. What have he done for us? In the last 6 years, Jonathan Ibere Goodluck, or Jonathan Ibere Asikwe Goodluck, which he called himself, what have he done for Nigeria? Yes, he have done some. But now we talk about a man who's got nothing to prove to Nigeria, going against a man. And if I'm wrong, you can Google and check Muhammadu Buhari's lifestyle. We're going against a man who in every department since the 70s have always performed and moved Nigeria forward. Yes, people can say he's strict. Yes, people can say he's a ruthless man. But tough measures need tough leaders. I'll just take you down the road of the Bible. When Moses went to Egypt to save the Israelites, if Moses wasn't a tough guy, he wouldn't have able to take Israel out of Egypt. And he wouldn't even get them close to the promised land before handing over to Joshua. So my people, don't believe all the propaganda you're reading. Don't believe all the lies they're telling you. Check all the PDP rally of this 2015 election. They've not in one told us what they can give to us in 2015. All they're telling to us is insulting Muhammadu Buhari, telling us he's too old, telling us he's going to die in power, telling us he's not the right guy for Nigeria. What really happened is, no matter who is the president of Nigeria, we don't care who he is. Ronald Reagan was in his 70s when he became the president of America. So age has got nothing to do with being in power or solve the solution of the country. It's the experience and the projects and the agenda they have for us. Don't listen to all the propagandas, as I say to you. Don't listen to the Fani days. Don't listen to the Donyo Kugbe, Those people are dead man walking because they commit so much atrocity, they got so much case in courts that is the reason why they are with PDP. My brothers, my sisters, my mothers and my fathers, I'm pleading to you, vote for someone that have the track record to carry you forward. Forward for jobs, forward for progress, forward for lifestyle. Vote for the right person. As I say to you, I'm not saying change like the way the APC people say it. I'm not saying change for the way other people are saying it. I want change for Nigeria going forward. I want change for Nigeria looking for getting jobs. I want change for Nigeria with the light working. I want change in Nigeria with the water working. That is the change I want for Nigeria. A change whereby we can reduce the corruption, because you will never stop corruption in Nigeria forever, because there's corruption everywhere. Either you go to America, you go to UK, United Kingdom, you go to Russia, any country you go to, there's corruption. But the difference between the corruption they do and what we do is that they carry their country forward. They carry all their projects, whereby Nigeria stands still and steal money and enrich themselves. All this has got to stop. All this is going to stop. And this is a chance for us tomorrow to go into the ballot box, carry on with our PVC. And don't forget, when you go in tomorrow, you get there before 10 a.m., you stay on the queue. When they get your ballot, when they get your PVC card, they will take it from you, they put it in the machine, and they tell you to do your fingerprints, so they can collide together with the PVC. A ink will be put at the back of your finger, and you have to go home and come back at 1 o'clock, and you stay on the queue. The ballot paper will be given to you. My brothers and sisters, I know there will be a lot of old people. Do your best to help them. Take the old people, because these are the people they want to use to rig election. And that can be done by both parties, not by one party. But you you have old parents. When you go to the voting booth, take your parents with you. Show them what to do, but don't tell them where to vote. It is their right to choose who they want to vote for. Don't tell them what to vote. And my father and mother, my word is to you now. Don't throw away the future of your children by selling your PVC card or by taking money to vote for someone. Your 5,000 will finish. I know you've got children who walks around the street who are graduates and they have no job to do. You have children who are walking around or doing a taxi driver. My father, my mother, please, I beg you, don't throw away your votes. Vote for the right person. Vote for the future of Nigeria, for the future of your children, and for the future of your children's children. That's the way we can go forward. So as I was saying, let's take Nigeria forward. Let's look at the progress, because a man is not come to us now saying he will provide us job. He's not telling us now that he will pass the National Congress that was done. Please, this is important to we Yorubas. I want you to listen to this line. Every agenda that was passed for the Yoruba agenda in the National Congress was defeated and was thrown out. So don't let anybody lie to you to say to you that Afenifere, the OPC, that they are supporting Jonathan Goodluck Ibere because of what he said, that he was going to pass the agenda. He was going to pass the National Congress thing. Don't believe this man. Don't forget, in 2011, Jonathan Goodluck came to Nigeria and said You put me into power, and if I can't deliver to you all I promise you, I'm not worth to be your president. But now he's coming back in 2015 and telling us now that he wants to be the president of Nigeria again. To do what? We talk about a man that go around giving the PAIN, the Pentecostal Association of Nigeria, 7 billion naira to bribe them to get people to vote for him. Going to traditional rulers, giving them money to bribe for him. Going to imams, going to give them money to bribe to work for him. If a man have a good progress and a good agenda for Nigeria, why do you have to bribe? Put that on point. Another point I want you to listen to let you know that if you want the unite of Nigeria, we need to stand together. We have what we call the ECOWAS going around fighting. Nigerian soldiers are with them, uniting other countries. But we have a Nigerian soldier now telling us now, Jonathan Goodluck has been in power he's been in power now since maybe 2009. This is a man telling us now in 2015 that the Nigerian army doesn't have the capability or the weapon to fight ordinary Boko Haram. And he's the commander-in-chief. But yet, he's telling us now, but yet, with the chairman of Pentecostal Association of Nigeria, Ayo Rishabafo, with his aircraft, took over 10 million, over 10 billion, so over $10 million to South Africa. And another extra 5-something billion was transferred by account to buy weapon. Who is that weapon for? My people, I want you to be wise. I want you to be wise and listen. Don't be deceived. Don't listen to Fani Kayode. The guy is a criminal, running up and down to save his head. Don't listen to Donyo Kubo. The guy is a criminal. He's got so much case in court. So all they're trying to do is just to cover their back. We talk about a government that have over a lot of criminals who are wanted in European countries and America, but yet they promote them in Nigeria, giving the bad name of the name of Nigeria. My people, when you go out to vote tomorrow,